The first criterion to being a leader is you have to want to be one, because it comes with greater responsibility. It's like being a parent, right? Like having a kid is the fun part. That takes like 8 minutes, right? But raising a child for 18 years plus, that's the hard part. Well, getting the promotion, moving into leadership, that's the easy part. You go out for dinner, you celebrate, you have a glass of wine. But now being the leader is actually the hard work. And unlike your regular job, which, might be, it has closing hours and maybe you don't work on weekends. If you're a leader, just like being a parent, it's an all-the-time job. So if you choose to be a leader, if you choose this new lifestyle, you have to become a student. I've never met a great leader who thinks of themselves as an expert. All the great leaders I've ever met think of themselves as students. They read articles, they read books, they watch talks, they're constantly talking about it. They go out for dinner with friends or colleagues and they talk about leadership. And so you have to be a student of leadership. You have to start your education. So if this is something that you aspire to, then start reading, start watching, start talking. When the leader acts like they know everything and they have all the answers, then all it's doing is telling everybody else, you better know everything and have all the answers because that's how you're going to get ahead here. And so I think one of the most difficult things for anybody in a leadership position to get comfortable with is saying, I don't know, or I need help, or can somebody help me, or can you do this with me? I love teaming with folks on my team. It doesn't matter what the rank structure is, bring in someone junior, let's work together. Even if all they're doing is poking holes, do you think this is good? No, I think it can be better. Okay, let me try again. So I think demonstrating the behavior that we want is a big part of it. We take accountability away from people and we don't even realize it.
Yeah.
So we're actually destroying people's confidence or ability to make decisions because we keep answering their questions or making decisions for them. I had a boss many years ago, one of the best leaders I ever had, Peter Intomaggio, and he wouldn't answer a single question I asked. It drove me absolutely nuts. Hey, Peter, what should I do? Well, what do you think we should do? Well, I think we should do this. He goes, well, you should give that a try then. Or he would just ask me questions. He goes, well, have you considered this? I went, no. He goes, well, maybe think about that. But he would never tell me the answer. He'd always tell me the parameters. What he taught me was self-reliance. It was the most valuable lesson I probably ever learned. Very often, somebody will come and say, should we go with blue or green? I'll go with green. Well, we just answered the question. We'll say, go with the one you think we should go with. Well, what should we do here? Make the decision that you think is the right decision to make. And then let them make the decision. And when we give people accountability, the amazing thing is they rise to it.
Yeah.
But we keep taking the accountability because we keep answering all the questions. So there's a very easy lesson for everyone here is stop replying to all the emails that you're getting while you're away, right? Like I know what happens, in every break or right now, there's an email that says, should we go with this one or that one? And you're replying. And in every break, you're going to reply to all your emails and tell people your opinion on what you think they should do. Versus saying, I'm going away for a few days for this conference so I can learn to be a better leader. Hold down the fort while I'm away. If there's an emergency, figure it out. Or only call me if you absolutely do not know the answer.
Have to.
And stop replying to all the emails. And they now have to work. You're giving away responsibility. One of the reasons they don't take responsibility is because they don't give it to them.
If you are depressed by the departure of people from your organization, you are not a true leader. Because leadership has nothing to do with people. If you want to be great, he says, you don't focus on people. You focus on serving something to them. Greatness, therefore, is finding what you were born to serve the world. I repeat, greatness, leadership is found when you discover what you were born to serve the world. It has nothing to do with title, nothing to do with dress, nothing to do with accolades. If you find which you were born to serve us, we will look for you. I'm going to make a statement. You'll understand it next year. True leaders do not seek for followers. Followers seek true leaders.